All right, I've started the recording as well. I'm just going to call from the list. If somebody is on a PC and you can check the names, if I call somebody out who's no longer there, please let me know. If I don't call your name, unmute your speaker, your microphone, and let me know. I got Adrian, Jabin, Margie, I know has dropped off, Andrew Groom, Rory, Neil, WHY, SCO Norman, Sean Davidson, you back again. Lawrence is still there. Stephen SJR, France 6ILS. France, are you still here? I don't see you. Anna, you still there? And ZR6SC. That is Stefan. Where did you go? You still there? And Corey. There we go. Corey changed his name. Okay, so the only two people of the original call-ins that have disappeared as ILS, it could be Internet Connection and Margie. Margie's just joined us again. Okay, let's see who else is there. Andrew Groom, your mic doesn't seem to come up. Andrew, just tell me on WhatsApp if you have to, what's going on with your mic, please.
I've got it now. Can you hear me there?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, it's just the settings on the app was doing something silly.
All right, good stuff. Okay, I think everybody is muted, but now again, I can't mute you, Andrew. Just mute yourself, please. Okay, good evening, everybody. I know that I said I wanted to start at 8:30, and now it's telling me that the meeting is going to time out in 10 minutes. If we do get disconnected, I'll open up again. Please just reconnect. 6 FPS. Okay. Pierre, make sure your microphone is on and mute yourself. And if you can hear me, Pierre, just give me a thumbs up in the meantime. Pierre, do you copy me over? Okay, we're going to pick up on it, guys. We're really going to have to get onto the radio network. This is like really pathetic. It's half an hour. It's taken up half an hour of our time to get half of the people up. So moving forward, especially with what has happened now, we've really got to get up on the analog, at the very least, network, so that this could have been done on air, one way or another. Okay, moving forward. As you all know already, a national state of disaster has been declared. That is a given. This is going to place some very serious strain on every single person in this country. Rory commented during Ramaphosa's speech that he looks stressed, and I'm not surprised. For the government printer to have printed that document today says that we are in for a very difficult time over the next couple of months. From a CERT perspective, we must not create panic, but we need to share facts and factual information only. As we stand at the moment, I've got no idea where we are going to fit in, but as of tomorrow, I will engage with disaster management. And I will be asking them what it is they would like us to do, if anything. At this stage, these 20 points, or of the 20 points that has been sent out, Margie, I don't think you got a copy of it. So I'm going to send it on the volunteers group only. For now, we have each got a responsibility to disseminate this information to all of our friends and our contacts. This is not the time to sit back and say, I'm doing nothing. This is one of the major roles that CERT, as a disaster relief organization, should have been doing vigorously from January. Now, Rory, Adrian, Carl, and myself have sat here and discussed how the volunteers have failed to send the information out to their contacts. That has to now stop. Take note. Margie, can you unmute your phone for a minute? Okay, I've unmuted you. Margie, radio check over.
Yeah, okay.
In your lifetime, and now I'm not saying you're old, have you ever had a national disaster declaration?
No, never.
We've had a state of emergency, which was a totally different ballgame.
Yeah.
Okay. The other thing is I sent out that information for the World Health Organization training. And 2 or 3 people have actually gone and done it. Guys, seriously. I don't think any of you expected this disaster declaration. I know I did because of the back doors that I've got. I knew it was coming. I just didn't know when. Please, go and do that training. Log on to the World Health. If you haven't got the link, tell me, I'll send it out again. It's really, it doesn't take a lot of work, and everybody can do it in 20 minutes. And you get a silly looking certificate of accomplishment or achievement or whatever. So please go and do it and be informed. Somebody else dropped off, I think Sean. No, Sean is there. Please go and do it. You yourself be informed in order to inform others. Our plan moving forward, I will have more information possibly over the next 2 or 3 days. I think a lot of COJ, for example, definitely will now have to start implementing plans. Joburg Council or municipality is going to have to start giving information out. I don't think anybody was actually prepared or ready for this in this country. In the interim, if any of you start to feel funny, let us know on the group. I know that flu season is coming up. You have to distinguish between the ordinary flu and COVID-19. There's a very distinct difference besides the high temperature. And that one is called a dry cough. But as soon as you go through some of that training, you'll get a better understanding of it. And let's monitor to see what is happening. Before posting information on the group, on any of the groups at the moment, I think run it past me and run it past Rory, so that we can have a look before we actually send it out. My question to each and every single one of you, what is your plan moving forward? Those of you with children, be advised, schools are closed for almost 3 weeks, I think, or maybe longer. It could be as close to a month, 4 weeks. I'm not too sure when the term starts. But come Wednesday, no children at school. This in itself is going to pose a problem. Arno, what are you and your wife going to do? Neil, I don't know if you got kids. Javin, I know you have. Stefan, Norman. Some of your kids are big and they're still childlike. But anyway, you need to contend with them as well. Guys, the first question. What is your plan? You'll have to take your spouse tonight and your children, and if they're asleep, throw them out of bed and devise a plan forthwith as to what it is that you are going to do as a family. For those of you that have not been following what is happening worldwide, country after country after country are closing their borders. Country after country after country are starting to shut everything down to the point that you are only permitted out on the street to purchase food or go to pharmacies.